Happy Thursday. You're getting your COVID shot today, Khadijah?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oran Jackson said he's next. He said, you get one, he got it.
I'm getting my COVID shot today. Plus 3 boosters. What's up, Eli? Good morning. You like bananas? Nice.
It's National IPA Day for those cool guys that can't drink a regular beer. They got to have the IPAs. They got to taste the roots and everything. Khadijah said not.
Better
Happy
not.
Thursday, Dale Smith. Next time we come through, you'll drop out breakfast. Nice. I've had this chain for 6 years, Sean. It cost me $15. Good morning, Eli Walter Foshi.
Live from First State Bank Studios. Good morning. I'm Oran Jackson.
And I'm Micah Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Zephaniah 3. It says, "The Lord your God is with you. The mighty warrior who saves, he will take great delight in you. In his love, he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing." That was Zephaniah 3. See, there are days when it feels like we're fighting every battle alone, carrying stress from work, worrying about our families, questioning our future, or wondering if we're doing enough. But Zephaniah reminds us of something extraordinary. God isn't standing far away watching. He is with us. Notice how God is described here. He is a mighty warrior, meaning he is strong enough to defeat whatever stands against you. Yet he's also a loving father who delights in you. Think about that for a moment. The creator of the universe doesn't merely tolerate you. He takes joy in you. And one of the most beautiful parts of this verse is the image of God rejoicing over his people with singing. We often think of ourselves singing praises to God, but this verse paints the picture of God celebrating his children. That's the depth of his love. So today, stop measuring your worth by your mistakes, your bank account, your achievements, or what others think of you. If you place your trust in him, your identity is found in the God who fights for you, walks beside you, and loves you enough to rejoice over your life. Walk into today with confidence. Whatever challenge is waiting on the other side of that door, remember this: you are not walking in by yourself. The mighty warrior is walking in with you. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295. It's go time, Phil. Let's get it. Let's get it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday Eve.
Shout out to Cassie Johnson. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. Part of your day with us. So turn the radio up, tell your friends we are live, and let's make this Thursday one to remember. You are listening to Live on 259 Morning Show on KBEL 96.7 FM. We're just getting started. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing better than I deserve. It is Friday Eve.
Friday Eve, and we got the perfect thing for everybody. It's National Root Beer Float Day today. The perfect duo, ice cream and root beer, to float on into the weekend. Friday Eve, doesn't matter. Go get you a root beer float.
See, like I've never been fans of
Have you never?
floats like that. Never.
It's truly a like not all the time, but given the right moment and stuff. Like today, I can't remember the last time I did have. Maybe last year when we celebrated root beer float day. But it's just one of them little things. Like if you've got ice cream and you got some root beer, I hardly ever have root beer. Like it's usually, if I do ever get one, it's usually like Arby's or somebody has their, dollar root beer or root beer float day.
Yeah,
or
I go to
something
people's
like that.
houses and they got like Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, but does anybody ever keep root beer
On
in
tap.
their house?
Like if you do, let me know because I'm a root beer fan, but it's just different restaurants. I'll try.
Yeah.
Like if I get barbecue, I'll go ahead and get root beer.
Yeah.
Sometimes with pizza, I'll get root beer. But other than that, like
The Roma's here in Idabel has the best root beer.
Do they?
In my opinion.
I might have to try that next time then. I always get Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper is good too. A good fountain drink can sell a restaurant easily.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the food can be terrible. I'm not saying Roma's is terrible, but the food could be terrible. But if you have a great fountain drink, your Dr. Peppers, your Cokes, Pepsis, all that stuff, if it's strong, the food doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right.
Like that's the first thing because that's the first thing you get. Like Tex-Mex restaurants, you get the chips and salsa. You start eating the chips, you're like, wow, I want something to drink. If your sodas, your fountain drinks are on point, it's over. Like I'm coming here again. I got to come here again. You're listening to Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier, and we've got a heck of a show this morning to guide you into the weekend. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to Lainey J over at KKBI, our sister station. It's our birthday today. So if you see her or if you happen to tread over to KKBI's page, be sure to wish her happy birthday. Don't forget, get your request in 286-6642 and let us know what you want to hear.
We got Ella Langley, Morgan Wallen coming up.
Good morning, Paul. Pause, Khadijah. All right, you can't just say that.
Gina likes to have a good water with lemon when she goes out to eat.
What's up, Sherlock Wells? What ice cream flavors complement root beer other than vanilla? True.
I'm not sure. This is KBEL. Good morning.
That's because, root beer has the vanilla in it. So it just kind of goes together already. It just gives it that creamy, good water with lemon.
Ruby by Kenny.
Butter pecan. Khadijah, I might have to try that. Butter ripple and root beer.
Love you anymore.
I have to have a sweet tea every day. Sweet tea is like underrated.
Can I request a song? Yeah, bro.
You sure can.
I can't love you anymore. We can filter our words instead of muting or blocking people. Oran said, turn your radio on, and the Gaither song popped into my head.
No, what we can do, since it didn't post my comment, a simple Bible verse. I'll have to go to my local ice cream shop today for my root beer float. Yeah, man, go support local businesses. Tell them we sent you, even if they don't know who we are. Be like, hey, KBEL, Micah and Oran Jackson sent me. Jalen Nganda, Doctrine of Love.
Bro.
Good morning, all good. Yeah, IPA guy. Like, you ever been around one of those guys? Like, we can't. There's like Facebook videos of like they can't go to a regular bar. They have to go to these breweries or something, and it's like they never have regular beer on tap. It's always the IPAs and the stouts and the pale ales or whatever they call them.
Yeah, I used to serve alcohol at Abednego's, and bro, the IPI guys.
It's the bro. No, bro. I'm gonna do an ode to the IPA guy.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. It's Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How was the drive to work?
It was awesome. Sun was up. It was 77 degrees.
I rolled my windows down.
It was nice. Isn't it nice out there? It's been nice. I know, like, what last week or the week before that, it's kind of been hot, but those were like the only hot weeks of the summer. We are very lucky. We're in August now, and it is 70. It was 77 degrees this morning. Like August. Can you believe that? So let's just be happy with that.
You think it's going to be hot in December like it was? Was it last year or a couple years ago where it was like 88 in December?
I think it was like a couple of years ago. Like Christmas, it was like 85 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we're shifting in the whole universe thing. So I got a announcement. It is time for the Warrior families, any and all students entering 7th through 12th grade. If your student plans to participate in any OSSAA activities during the 2026-2027 school year, their rank 1 forms must be completed before they can participate. So football, I believe, started this week, and I believe everything else will start next week with school and stuff. So that's any students entering 7th through 12th grade must have their online forms completed. Don't wait till the last minute. Getting these forms done now will help you ensure a smooth start to the school year and athletic season. So that's for your Idabel High School students. Also, it is National Pale Ale, or not IPA Day. National IPA Day. And I have an ode to the IPA bros. Hail to thee, keeper of the hop, high priest of bitterness, who enters every brewery as though returning to an ancestral lands. He does not ask, what do you recommend? He asks, what's your hoppiest double dry hop West Coast meets New England triple imperial experimental? You have no idea what that means. Only they know what that means. Even though as a bartender, you don't know what that means. He says, mouthfeel with irony. He knows the difference between Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy, and whatever obscure New Zealand hop was harvested by moonlight while indie folk played softly nearby. He will always tell you, his beard is not unkept. It is intentional. His flannel has survived more tap rooms than most relationships. His pint glass is permanently tilted toward the light, searching for haze, looking and like an archaeologist seeking truth. His distrust domestic lagers with the conviction of a medieval theologian. If a beer is crisp, he wonders aloud, but where's the complexity? He has rated 376 beers on an app and remembers each one as if they were former lovers. So here's to you, Mr. IPA guy, who can't just go to a regular beer joint and get you a classic beer. He has to go to a brewery or anywhere that only serves IPA so he can taste the roots of his drink.
I'm guessing you're not a big fan of IPAs.
Not a big fan. I mean,
Okay.
when you, I urge you next year, or when you turn 21, you try an IPA. You might as well go out, rip the roots out of the grass, out the dandelions, rip the dandelions out, and just start chewing on the roots.
And that's what it tastes like?
Yeah, get some water and wash it down. That's exactly what it tastes like. And you got the bros that's all they drink. Like, they got to have that. No Coors Light, no Bud Lights, no Miller Lights, not even a Busch Light or anything like that. It's got to be, it's always some weird name, schizophrenic psycho pale ale from India. Like, okay, bro. And it's also almost always a vapor. Like, not just a regular vape, the old school, and it just, a cloud of smoke just goes everywhere. Like we get it, bro. You vape. So shout out to the IPA guy. Where would the breweries be without you? You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Tag somebody in our post. We have a National Root Beer Day on our Facebook page. Go over there and let us know where you're going to go get your root beer float today. And do you have a special brand of root beer that you use, or vanilla ice cream? Does it matter to you? Like, to me, it doesn't really matter. A root beer float's a root beer float, but I will take an A&W with Bluebell.
I'm a Barks type of guy.
A what?
I'm a Barks type of guy.
Barks is good.
Yeah.
Mug root beer, can't go wrong with that, with the old dog on there. I'm not so sure on the off brands. Like, it's got to be a brand name at least. It's somebody who put in the work and didn't just name it root beer. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642.
We got a request.
Johnny Horton, Battle of New Orleans.
Yes, sir. Dr. Thunder, because we were poor.
Dr. Thunder has its own flavor. It's good. It gets a pass.
Someone said Jesus to beer in 10 minutes. That's how we roll over here.
I refill my growler with IPA. Darren Briggs says, what brand or what shirt brand is that?
Lululemon. ENYC, thank you for the gifts.
That good. I don't drink IPA. It's nasty. There you go. Khadijah said, I had an IPA and that ish was strong. Like, it's so strong. It's just, can't do it. Tried it. I'm sorry, but Sonic has the best root beer floats and A&W. Can't go wrong with Sonic, though. Sonic is always a... Phil says A&W for sure. Can't go wrong with A&W. Good morning, Debbie. Love NA. What is that? Is that a brand? Is that a... Cone Crazy on Main is our town's ice cream parlor. Nice. Good morning, ENYC.
Cassie Johnson, what's up?
Fruits for Thoughts. Everyone should have my favorite show on. Are the pants Lululemon?
Yeah.
Yes. Dublin root beer and Bluebell ice cream. Dublin root beer? I might have to try that.
Oh! It's time for Live on 259 Morning Show. Oran Jackson, Micah Frazier on this Friday Eve. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. What do we got going on today? We got all kinds of stuff. School starting yesterday, I believe, for a lot of the schools. Everybody else will start next Wednesday. Isn't it that crazy? It just seemed like we got out for summer. It was just graduation. And then now we're starting back. Football season coming back up
Man, that was quick.
quick. Like it just seems like we were just saying goodbye to the last seniors. And now we're saying this is your last run through for this upcoming seniors. This is it. And so if you have any seniors out there, please let them know that don't take advantage, or do take advantage of this final year. Hopefully it's your final year through high school. You don't want to be like my cousin, that goes a year and a half because he couldn't spell. But don't take it for granted. Let's see. Okay, looks like the IHS band camp had an awesome day with the fire engines, look like. Oh, yeah, they had a water day, looks like. So shout out to the band members of the Idabel band members. We're going to try to get the Valiant, Idabel, and Broken Bow football coaches and some of the players on here like we did last year.
Let's do it.
Before they get too busy. So maybe next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday or something like that before they really get into the whole season and get into school and all that stuff because they'll probably be busy by then. But
the athletic director in Idabel came by yesterday, Kevin Ball,
and
was talking about the new gym. They have like all new equipment. I forgot how much it was. It was like 100 and something thousand grant for the new gym, new workout room, and it was slick.
Nice.
Send me a video. I want to show you.
Nice.
But I'm gonna go in there and record some. Maybe get a workout in.
Hey, you should do that. That would be awesome.
They got like TVs in there too.
Really?
Yeah.
See, all we had was a fan that blew hot air back in my day. See, now they have gym facilities.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Orange, we had weight rooms. Like you had a heater that they didn't turn on in the when it was cold, and then you had an air conditioner that they never turned on there when it was hot. All you had was that big industrial fan that just and it just blows hot air. But what are you gonna do? Like that iron sharpens iron, as we used to say back in the old Savage days. So shout out to Savages, the Warriors, and the Bulldogs prepping for another year on the gridiron.
Everybody's saying summer went by fast. They don't even remember July.
It seems like we were just popping firecrackers.
I know it.
Like, what is this? What is going on? Is the world spinning faster than we realize? Like, so more than just one reason to not take for granted this day. Remember it, cherish it, call your mama, tell you to love her. We got more country music for you.
We got another song request. We got some crazy news coming up right after this as well.
Let's go. I'm ready.
This is Kenny Rogers. Ruby, don't take your love to town. Boing, boing, boing. Hello from Paris. What's up?
From Paris.
The older you get, the faster time flies.
Good morning, Vietnam. Do they sell Dublin bottling works sodas there? I don't believe so. I've never seen one.
Yo, what's up, Key? Dublin Bottle Works.
The older you get, is it that time passes by faster or that we just forget?
It's going good, bro. How are you? We need an American flag in the office somewhere.
We have one.
We have a ragged old flag.
We have it right there.
Oh, yeah, we got one right here. America. It passes faster because we don't get the time off anymore. It's a blur of days. America. Are you a Trump supporter? Absolutely not.
America.
I don't support pedophiles.
Getting ready to watch. I might call in today because I'm sick, but maybe not. It's just allergies.
That's Kenny Rogers. Ruby, don't take your love to town. Thank you for that request. You're hanging out with me, Oran Jackson, and my boy Micah Frazier in the studio. What's up, Micah?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right, so this may be the most America story you'll hear all week. A 69-year-old man in Wisconsin decided the drive to Cabela's was just too long. So instead of grabbing the truck keys, he grabbed his helicopter. I mean, first of all, can you imagine being in the Cabela's parking lot? Like you're loading your fishing poles into the truck, you hear a loud whoo, 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 and think, wow, they're really serious about this weekend's fishing trip. I mean, the best part, Micah, he didn't break any laws. He had the proper license, landed safely, met FAA requirements, and deputies basically shrugged and said, well, I mean, that's different.
That guy knows ball.
He does.
Like, I always have this saying, like, know the game before you step on the field. That guy knew the game, the ins and outs. He's winning for life. I urge to have it all together like that.
All right, Michael. Well, if you had a helicopter, what's the most ridiculous errand you'd use it for? Flying to Walmart, picking up tacos, making a Sonic run.
Probably a food run. Not gonna lie. Texas Roadhouse is an hour away. Nah, it's 20 minutes away, bro. I can get us there, Oran Jackson, and back. And on your lunch, our 30-minute lunch hour, and be like, I can get you there and back, bro. Let's go. There would be no. I think I would be done traveling on pavement. Like at that point, it's just like I can get further on a helicopter. Even if I had to land at certain, towns and stuff to refuel and stuff, it's like, bro, I can make it to Amarillo.
Like most of us say, like, that drive's too far. I'm gonna order it. So
Yeah.
This guy was like, start the helicopter.
Yeah, I seen they have those I can't remember what they're called. They're basically airplanes, or kind of like that, where it's a it's just a one person airplane, but the guy goes to his friend's house. And it's like a 5-minute flight, but he has a long strip in the back of his yard where he lands and takes off, and his friend has a big pasture, so and it's got wheels and everything, so he can drive it up to his friend's house. I just think that's cool. Like I urge to, once all my kids are grown and stuff, like I can start spending my money on that kind of stuff where we're no longer like me and Oran Jackson one day do a show in the air. Like, you just have the wind, you're listening live to Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier from above 259. Oh, we could do traffic reports.
Yeah.
Like the big cities. We got Micah's Man Up coming up next. Stay tuned. You're listening to Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Ooh, let's play that one. The Convoy by C.W. McCraw.
Yo, what's up, Matt? What's up, Wesley? What's up,
Slurpee running a helicopter.
It's
I don't think I should be given that chance because I'm going to break some laws. I would break laws and then I would escape on my helicopter.
Helicopter.
Because we don't have one here. So it's like, you could easily get away with stuff because they're going to be chasing you on pavement and be like, nope.
Facts.
By the time By the time the police get here, I'm gonna be in Paris. Having impersonal helicopters, wild goes. I mean, that's next level, bro. That's like 2000s rapper stuff. Oh, we had something had like that, Khadijah. This old man in Broken, but I still don't know what happened with that. He let me mute. And I don't know. That's one of them that's been swept under the rug. Good old McCurtain County.
Oh,
You should play the TikTok helicopter song.
helicopter, helicopter. You talking about that one?
I guess so. Good morning, Wesley Barnes Via. Good morning, Matt D. That would be cool from above 259.
What's up, DJ Bobby G? We are doing good. How are you?
Have a good day and have a good and awesome day. You too, sir. By the gods, have you not heard of the copter? Just know if I see a fire alongside a mountain, I crash. Hey, Debbie. Micah is hiding behind the flag. I'm hiding, bro. Bill V with the community just teared up. We're doing awesome.
How's the heat there? It's gonna be hot today. We haven't got no rain either
Nope.
in like a week. What's your 20? Bet we getting straight into.
Yeah. That's right. It's time for Micah's Men Up moment here on this beautiful Thursday morning. And today, Oran Jackson, we're talking about, the school year started for a lot of the schools around here yesterday, and the rest of them will start next Wednesday. So here's just a reminder to everybody, whether you're the student, whether you're the parent, whether you're the grandparent, to not take this school year for granted. As backpacks and school buses begin rolling, a new school year offers something we don't get very often: a fresh start. If you're a student, this is your chance to ask more questions, make new friends, join that club you've been thinking about, or simply decide that this year is going to be your best effort for your grades, sports, all that. You're really going to hit the gym for football, basketball. You're going to do, you're going to work on your layup. You're going to work on your jump shot. Progress doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from showing up day after day. And a lot of that could be maybe, the second semester you slack off because it's getting summertime and stuff. Maybe you go full force this year. If you're the parent, remember that encouragement matters. A quick conversation after school, reading together, simply asking what made you smile today can have a lasting impact for your children. Grandparents, don't underestimate the role that you play. A phone call, A note in the lunchbox. Sharing stories about your own school days can remind the child that their surroundings are positive and they have people who believe in them. So whether you're walking into the classroom, driving the morning carpool, or cheering from the sidelines, we all have a role that keep these children going. So let's make this school year one filled with curiosity, kindness, resilience, and learning. So here's to your new opportunities. Everybody have a wonderful school year. That has been your Micah's Man Up moment, telling you to get out there and keep doing what you're doing.
Found some more sweepers.
Oh, yeah?
Yezerski.
Yep, Valiant started yesterday.
Valiant School. What about Idabel? They started yesterday too.
I think they start next week.
Next week. Bets. Know what I look like another bobcat bunny Boston. We got Darius Rucker comeback song. Unless you want to play a song like
That sounds good to me. Hootie. You know how many people still think his name is Hootie?
Hootie.
He was the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish from the '90s band. So I always thought his name was Hootie because I thought he was Hootie, and the rest of the band was the Blowfish. But his name is not Hootie. Micah, did you see Perez Hilton? Like, I saw the video and was disgusted. What did he do? I haven't heard that name in. Oh, really? I've not heard that name in like 2 decades. Honestly, I think it's cool how a radio room is now a small soundboard and computers. Oh yeah, because I know we have it here somewhere. Yeah, I show them. That's what it used to look like back in the day. I have not heard. Let me look this up. Morning, John Morgan. Morning, Charlie. I created our new elementary school project in 2005. The grand opening was last year in August. Nice. Oran, do you listen to Korn?
Thank you so much for tuning in on this Thursday morning, Friday Eve. You're hanging out with me, Oran Jackson, and Micah Frazier. What's up, Micah? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing better than I deserve.
So what do we got going on with the weather today?
Your McCurry County weather forecast is going to be sunny and hot. This is like 2 weeks straight, but the high is going to be 99 degrees. Heat index values as high as 103. And tonight it's going to be mostly clear skies with a low around 75. So it's about time to water your plants.
I did notice, like, I delivered to somebody who had their sprinkler on, and I was like, you know what? I have not seen anybody. I am not one to water my lawn. Like, that's just a quick way to start cutting my grass again. But I understand. I used to be proud of my grass back in the day. Now I done got older. I'm like, no, to heck with it. I don't care if it looks dead by the end of July. Don't care. As long as I ain't got it. Yeah. The less I have to cut it, the better. Get your request in 286-6642. 5 minutes till the top of the hour. And we got Darius Rucker, Hootie, comeback song. So he was slashing himself on his TikTok live.
That was not me. That was in 1964.
He looks sick.
Who?
That dude. Bro was
Needed you
slicing and
so.
dicing. What in the world? I know somebody got the recording of it. Taking K to the D Queen Park. You be careful, Cassie.
Taking K to D Queen Park. Let's go.
He didn't feel sorry for Britney Spears, so I have no sympathy for him. Yeah, I never liked him. Like even when he was like, he was a thing back in the 2000s. Because he was what I guess he was the gossip column. I guess the vlogger. I don't even know if y'all remember what vlogging or blogging is in the 2000s. People just made pages that people would. It was basically TikTok and stuff before TikTok. You know how like you follow some people, you just stumble upon their, like if somebody, I got a lot of them that it's like scary stories or stuff like that, and you watch one video, you might check it out again. It shows up on your page again. So if you finally follow them and kind of go and scroll through all their videos and stuff, that's kind of what the blogging was. They just updated different things. Oh, we can talk about it. TikTok cites moderator error after Perez Hilton's self-harm live stream remained up.
Ugh. Cigar.
Hey, Mikey H, appreciate the repost.
No.
Bruce Lee says the guy with the red shirt looks very handsome.
What's up? What's up? Bruce Lee.
He was mean. Yeah, like that was his deal. Like he was clout chasing before we knew what clout chasing was.
That's right. This is KBEL Oran Jackson, Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. So we've been notified about if you were around pop culture in the 2000s, you probably remember the name Perez Hilton. And not Paris Hilton, not the Hilton kids from the Nicole Richie and the whatever that show was they had. But Perez Hilton was basically a clout chaser in the early 2000s. He was a blogger. He was like TMZ, like all that stuff. Like whatever story was happening, he'd do a vlog about it, video, all that stuff. Basically to what TikTok is today. And apparently he did some self-harm to himself on his live TikTok video. And the TikTok cites that a moderator error has occurred. They confirmed actually that allowed the blogger to have a disturbing live stream to remain visible for 15 to 20 minutes. Automated systems flagged the content within minutes, but a human moderation failure delayed its removal. Hilton, whose real name is Mario Armando Lavandera Jr., appeared naked, covered in red fluid, and wielding a knife during the stream. Co-hosts pleaded with him to stop. Law enforcement was alerted and closed several streams within 90 seconds, resulting in an account ban for violating TikTok's community guidelines. Hilton was taken to a hospital for observation. A post on his blog, see, he's still doing the blog, confirmed that he is receiving medical care, asking the public to respect his family's privacy. I mean, the guy put it on the internet. I mean, how much privacy could he? I guess the family, didn't ask for that, but yeah, he was just basically what TikTok is now. And what makes me wonder is he still clout chasing? Like maybe the name Perez. Like I said, I haven't heard the name since in 2 decades. Maybe this is all a stunt. We don't know.
Yeah, people said that it was staged.
Yeah, like it easily could be. Like, is this just a way to
be relevant again?
Be relevant again. Like, like I said, he was the like TikTok and all that. That's what bloggers and stuff were in the 2000s. But now that game's gone away. It's anybody now can be on TikTok and stuff. And maybe he's just too old, that the younger generation's not really into his stuff. Maybe, I don't know. This could definitely be a setup.
It's sad because people will go to the depths of becoming relevant again from falling off.
From being famous, and it wasn't even like he was famous. I mean, I guess he was able to go to like the red carpet and stuff. He was able to mingle with the in crowd of the celebrities and stuff like that. But I mean, I guess some people can't. It's hard to get away from that, I guess. And I guess the more and more, I mean, you see it all the time. The actors, singers, stuff like that. When they call them washed up, it's like they do anything to get back to that top level of being on the charts and stuff. So I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, like I said, I don't know the guy. I haven't heard his name in 2 decades. So I was surprised to hear his name when somebody let us know that was going on. Oh, I thought we was going to get banned. I was like, what did we say? We didn't say nothing. But if it is real, hey man, get some help. Mental health is everything these days.
Stay off social media too.
Yeah, stay like that may have been it. Just bullying, or maybe just you're old and all this stuff like that. Maybe he wasn't relevant, and maybe it was just a lot of bickering in his stuff.
It's that dang phone.
So shout out to, I guess, his viewers who call the police and stuff like that. If it was real, that's the whole thing about like these type of things is like it could be nothing. It could be try to be relevant again, like you said. So get your request in 286-6642. 3 minutes after the top of the hour. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 20 minutes, and also trading lines coming up at 8:30. We got I Wish Grandpas Never Died.
Came back diamond rings. Had to swing.
He was mean. What's going on?
Ben in that house. What's up, man?
Doing all right, you? Hey, appreciate it. I remember visiting a radio station back in the day with rows of shelves for all vinyl records. That was a long time ago if they still had vinyl records. Good morning, 96.7 KBEL. I sure will. All right, no problem. Bye.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Nice. We still need to take care of the registration or whatever they call it.
The activation on here?
Yeah, the guy, Wendy Williams.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is, but I did let Megan know about it.
Okay.
That's that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think everything should be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'll let you
Appreciate you.
All right, Ben.
See you.
She said, if we could we play Phantom 309?
Yes, Sirski.
Plus, he was new to. He did that for like 30 minutes.
What, was just cutting himself? Like,
Yeah.
bro, pre-gaming suicide. Like,
My cousin told me about that as it was happening. Really, DJ said like when Trump staged his.
that's funny.
Khadijah said, or Georgia, y'all are obsessed with Hollywood. You never know what's real or not. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Buenos dias, Abraham Campuzano. Now that TikTok moderator left it up because it's all staged. Yeah. Good morning, Mariah. On fire. Yeah, I'll take one. Appreciate it.
Getting jacked with Oran Jackson coming up right now. I wish Grandpa's never died, bro.
Facts.
I messed up, bro. I messed up big time. I messed up big time. That's right. It's time to get your mind right and your body moving. This is Getting Jacked with Oran Jackson, the segment where we help you become stronger physically, mentally, financially, and spiritually. Because becoming the best version of yourself isn't about being perfect. It's about getting 1% better every single day. Let's get after it. Here's something most people don't realize. After about age 30, the average person begins to lose 3% to 8% of their muscle mass every decade if they don't actively work to maintain it. And it can affect strength, balance, metabolism, and overall quality of life. The good news, it's largely preventable. Here are 3 simple habits that make a huge difference. Number 1 is lift something heavy about 2 to 3 times a week. You don't have to become a bodybuilder. Resistant bands, dumbbells, body weight exercises, or machines all count. Your muscle needs a reason to stay strong. Number 2 is prioritize protein. Muscle is built from protein. Most active adults benefit from including a quality protein source with every meal, whether it's chicken, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, or lean beef. Number 3, don't skip walking. Even a 20 to 30-minute walk each day supports heart health, helps regulate blood sugar, improves recovery, and keeps your joint moving. And here's the takeaway to all of this. Your body keeps score every workout you skip, every healthy meal you choose, every hour of sleep you get. It all adds up. The decisions you make today determine how you feel 5, 10, and 20 years from now. Don't just train for the body you want next summer. Train for the life you want when you are 60, 70, and beyond. That's today's Getting Jacked with Oran Jackson. And remember, strength isn't built overnight. It's built by showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it. Keep moving, keep growing, and keep becoming the strongest version of yourself. We'll get jacked together again next time. This is Audible's first 96.7 KBEL. Hey, what song am I playing? Good morning, Southeast Oklahoma and McCurtain County. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Friday Eve. You're hanging out with me, Oran Jackson, and my boy Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. And to piggyback off of the Audible ranked forms for athletics for the 2026-2027 school year. Can't believe we're saying that already. Parents of the junior high and high school athletes for your Wright City Public Schools, your ranked one forms are essential if your kids are going to be participating in sports for this school year. Grades 7 through 12, they must complete the required OSSAA online eligibility forms, Form 1 and 2. You can search the rank 1 and then click on the parent. Click on the top. All right. You can look up the Wright City Public Schools Facebook, and they show you how to get on that and show you where to go. So please complete these forms by August 6th to ensure your student is eligible to participate in athletics when the school year begins. So that's for Wright City schools and Idabel schools as well. And pretty much, I'm assuming all schools, if your kid's going to be playing sports, they need to get their rank one forms filled out. So shout out to all the faculty for all the schools around the area. It's going to be another doozy, another, just have a good school year. Hopefully we get through this year without any kind of lockdowns or anything like that. So
praying for no shootings.
Yeah, praying for all that. Like, let's just have a great year. All the schools around here, let's have a great sports year.
Yeah.
Just everybody go win one for the Gipper. So you're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got a request for Phantom 309. We'll get that put on in just a second. Don't forget, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 10 minutes. Then don't forget trading lines at 8:30.
I got it. Khadijah, I got your request.
Good morning, Cedric. How you doing today?
This was KBL in 1964. What's up, Cedric Deshaun Cox?
Bless you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, Sonny D, what's up, bro? Thanks for the gifts. We got Derek's Bentley. What was I thinking?
Nice.
Khadijah. That's Red Savine Phantom 309. Thank you for that request. So we got Derek's Bentley. What was I thinking? Shout out to Khadijah. She texted the radio station, said, "Good morning, KBEL. Can I request What Was I Thinking by Derek's Bentley, dedicated to Debbie?" So, Debbie, this is for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll be right back with Micah Frazier. I got a booger on my head. Love some Derek's Bentley? Yeah. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Be here.
Have y'all seen the videos of Cassie and John, the Airbnb hosts, on TikTok?
I am not. What was I thinking?
So apparently they got like these strict rules, almost to the point you would never. I would be like, nah, just
That's
go
too
ahead and
much?
cancel my stuff. No unregistered guests beyond the number booked. Any additional guests beyond registered number of guests will result in a $200 a night charge.
Bro.
I kind of get that, but I mean, it's just. But some of them are.
Well, they got cameras in there?
Exterior security cameras are used for safety, occupancy, compliance. We will monitor the number of guests entering the home.
No. See, I'm out right there.
Smoking and illegal activity. No smoking or vaping within 20 feet of the home patio door. Smoking of any kind within 20 feet of the home will include a minimum additional cleaning fee of $800.
Were they for breezing?
Like, what are you gonna like? They're outside, like from the door. If you're 20, if you're within 20 feet of the door, and somebody vapes, like I could see if a cigarette butt was like
Yeah.
right there, whatever. But like a vape, if they see you vaping, automatic $800 charge. Uh, Pets $200 a night. No moving furniture without host approval.
Bro, what?
They had a video where like they moved the ottomans, the people that, and they were like, "Well, I think we'll let them slide this time," but like it was just the odd, like you simply just. Bro.
Those are like for super boring families.
Like he was, they basically like. That's right. Listening to Live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Now, Oran, have you heard about Cassie and John, the Airbnb host, who may be asking a little much of their tenants or renters, as they say? All this, from what I've seen on TikTok and stuff, you kind of know the basic rules if you go into an Airbnb or you rent a cabin, anything like that. You kind of know the rules, the ins and outs. But a lot of the hosts, as long as you let them know, or, as long as you contact them, if it's a birthday party or something, they'll let you slide. It may be a 5-person cabin, but they understand that grandma and cousins and stuff are going to be there. They're not staying the night. They're just going to be there for the party, whatever. Open presents, and then they'll be on their way. A lot of I have never ran into that problem, up north of Hochtown. So shout out to all the cabin owners up there for being lenient and stuff.
We do have some pretty chill cabin owners.
Yeah, like as long as you don't tear anything up, they're pretty chill about it. Respect their property, of course. As long as you're respecting their property, not breaking anything, not keeping the neighbors up and stuff, not as long as you don't have any Project X stuff going on, then they're pretty chill. But this one, I doesn't show where they're at, but any unregistered guest other than the amount that's booked. So let's say Oran Jackson, you and your wife book their rental, which is basically just a shed that they turned into an Airbnb.
Okay.
So it's not nothing special. It's certainly not one of the great looking cabins up north. Nothing even close to that. It's a shed on center blocks with a makeshift front porch. So it's just you and her. That's all you had on there. But let's say mom and dad and everybody wants to come grill out. They're just coming by. Y'all are gonna cook out. Y'all are gonna have a just family time. Cornhole and stuff. Every person that shows up past what you booked is going to be a $200 a night charge.
Even if they don't stay the night.
Even if they don't stay the night.
What?
So they said they have exterior security cameras that are in use for their safety and occupancy compliance, which they will monitor the number of guests entering the home. And then, even more, the smoking policy. No smoking or vaping within 20 feet of the home or patio. I get inside the home. That's respecting people's property. I've been to plenty of cabins and stuff. If I smoke, I go outside. I make sure to pick up my cigarette butts. I don't put it out on the furniture or anything like that. But this says any smoking or vaping, or I'm assuming vaping, within 20 feet of the home will include a minimum additional charge of $800.
Wowzers.
So let's say you just walked out the door, closed the door, lit up the cigarette or cigar or whatever have you as you're walking the 20 feet away. $800 right there.
That's an expensive cigarette.
They're gonna, I guess, Lysol the air around. Pets, $200 per night. Checkout policy, late checkout upon approval will incur a $200 late charge. So, I mean, $200. I've never heard of that.
And so how do they know?
I'm assuming they
have cameras.
Yeah, I'm assuming they have indoor. They have exterior cameras by the doors.
Wow.
So they see who goes in, who goes out, what time they left, what, all that stuff. Here's another thing. They have a piano in there, on the wall, against the wall.
Yeah.
For the protection of our piano, children aged 13 and under, as well as guests who do not know how to properly play the piano, are not permitted to touch, play, or be on the piano. Any damage to the piano during or at any time, so any damage to the piano during the stay will result in a minimum damage fee of $750.
Wow.
And guests will be responsible for the full cost of any repairs or restoration exceeding the amount. So they're not even covering what needs to be repaired. They're just charging you $750 for breaking it, and you would still have to pay for the repairs. Now,
hey, that's how you upcharge right there.
Yeah, smart thinking, and their reason for all this is it's our property.
Yeah.
We can do what we want, which is by far, but I will not be partaking.
Let's say you spend $750 for 2 nights, walk out paying $10,000.
Yeah, $10,000 easy. Like, you better make it worth it. It better be worth it. If you're gonna break one rule, you might as well break all.
You might as well just not even sleep in there.
Yeah, just have a party.
Yeah.
Invite everybody. It's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Today is August 6th. It's National IPA Day. Celebrated on the first Thursday of August, today honors the bold, hoppy, and incredible popular India Pale Ale. Whether you love a juicy New England IPA packed with tropical notes or a piney, bitter West Coast style, today is the perfect excuse to visit your local craft brewery after clocking out. It's also National Root Beer Float Day. Cold, creamy vanilla ice cream floating in a frosted glass of bubbly, ice-cold root beer. Exactly, Harry. Like, the kids are going to try to play the piano. Khadijah, I'm with you on that. Oh, my bad, Ella, sir. Birdie User.
That's a root beer float from the 1980s. You're right, dude. Everything was so much happier back then.
It just seems like now we can't get a advertisement without like the whole, if you what is it where they talk fast about all the things that could go wrong if you partake, like the medicine commercials.
Yeah, and they're trying to be kind of sentimental with the commercials nowadays.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, I want to be happy. If I'm gonna get a root beer float, like, I want to be in a good mood. Like, so it's National Root Beer Day, or Root Beer Float Day. Go out and get you one. It's National Wiggle Your Toes Day. Today, I had to make sure I'm reading that right. Today is your formal invite to kick back, go barefoot in the grass, dip your feet in the pool, and wiggle your toes in the ocean sand. Take a moment to unshoe and ground yourself in nature. Hey, that's very important. Grounding. Get your feet out in the mud. Get out in the dirt, in the grass. Feel what it feels like. If you remember back in the day, your feet was solid concrete because you went barefoot everywhere. So let's get back to those days. It's also National Social Engineering Day. It serves as an essential reminder to stay vigilant during phishing scams, suspicious phone calls, and manipulative tricks aimed at stealing sensitive data. Remember to double-check email senders before clicking any links. Your notable birthdays for August 6th. Susie Taylor, 1848. The first black Army nurse. Nice. Progressive. Edith Roosevelt. Not even going to say it. You know who Teddy Roosevelt is. She's just his wife. That's all she did.
Boring.
Boring, Edith. Come on now. Lucille Ball, 1911, comedian and actress. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Andy Warhol, 1928, artist who is considered one of the most prolific artists of all time. Soleil Moon Frye, 1976, actress who played the character Punky Brewster in the sitcom by the same name. Oh, Punky. Your memorable events for August 6th, 1787, 60 proof sheets of the Constitution are delivered to the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The noive of these guys. 1945, the atomic bomb, aka Little Boy, is dropped by the U.S. B-29 Enola Gay at Hiroshima, Japan. That was the name. The noive of them guys. You imagine seeing that? Like, just like I'm assuming if you were close enough to see it, you didn't get to see it. 1965, President Johnson signs the Voting Rights Act of 1965 into law. And last but not least, 1997, Microsoft invests $150 million into the Apple Computer Company. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lights coming up. But first, we got Getting You Home by Chris Young.
Perfect.
He said, just turn on the shower and smoke.
Yeah, she's done that before. For sure. Someone said it's because what was that? Made me laugh. Probably because a river float wasn't $7. That's why everybody was so happy back then.
That is also true.
Yeah.
I forgot Pennsylvania was a state.
Yo, facts.
This country is concerned about nuclear weapons when we're the only ones who have ever dropped them. Retaliation, bro. Always stay one step ahead.
All night long. Like a name,
John Morgan said we need to do that again. After all the extra charges, it reminds me of the song "Master of the House." No doubt, bro. But that's enough for me to be like, nah. You know what? I'm just go ahead. I'm gonna just stay in a tent. If you're not Alicia Keys, don't touch the piano. Morning, Lisa. Good morning, Stacy. If you look into the accurate history of Hiroshima, it's not what you learn in American history. I mean, who was there to recall what happened besides the Americans? That's crazy, Mike Frazier. Yes, sir. I'm doing great. How are you? See, look, that's the
Is that the Airbnb owner?
yeah.
For sure, bro.
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FRIEND to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FRIEND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FRIEND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Welcome back to the show. It's Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier coming to you live from First State Bank Studios. And now it's time for
Trading Lines. Get your calls in 286-6642. Let us know what you got. Let us know what you need. Don't forget, there's people still looking for, a lot of things. To me, it's like, as long as a kid's got shirts, I mean, you can buy cheap shorts, basketball shorts and stuff. A lot of that stuff, like, you don't have to go all high end. You don't have to go broke this school year. You can, like, just phone it in when it comes to, like, basketball shorts and stuff. I mean, they don't fade a lot of the times. And like I said, now we've showered these kids with so many clothes that they hardly wear them. They may wear them 2 or 3 times, and then, boom, they're at a yard sale. So if you got a yard sale coming up this week, let us know where it's going to be so you can get rid of all your stuff, and maybe somebody might be looking for that kind of stuff.
I think back to school shoes is
It's like,
the only valid.
yeah, like that,
to
the
buy.
one time a year. Like you might get flip-flops or something at the end of the year or something, to head into summer. But
It's funny you say that. My mom only made me wear flip-flops in elementary school.
really,
Yeah, and I'd break them. She'd have to come in maybe like once a week, give me a new pair of Walmart flip-flops.
So get all your stuff, whatever you need to get done, get it done now. Are you a big fan of anime?
Not really.
Well, just to let you know, as if they weren't weird enough, apparently back in May, cosplay models at Parkin, or an unofficial outdoor event running alongside FanimeCon in California, sold lemonade they soaked their feet in for $10 to $15 a cup, and they sold out. So lemonade that I'm assuming it's like these, you always see the cosplay girls dressed up like Spider-Man,
Yeah.
the stuff that these anime people are into and stuff. I'm assuming it's them. They soaked their feet in this lemonade and they sold it and sold out.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Yes, sir. You said that was 1100 Northwest Camden Street in Audubon? Kansas,
I think.
Kansas? All right. You got that down, sir. We appreciate you calling. And just like that, give us a call, 286-6642.
Yeah, Debbie. They soak their feet in I'm assuming it's the hot chicks that you see on TikTok and stuff that, they dress up like these favorite, like Star Wars, the 70s guys and stuff would be into, like, what is the Princess Leia or whatever. That kind of stuff. They dress up like them and stuff. So at the 39th Firefly Anime game carnival in Gunzhou, China, a group of female cosplayers set up an informal stall outside selling their own version of lemonade water and cola, feet pre-soaked at 50 yen, I guess, yuan, whatever, $7 a cup. The line to buy it stretched around the block. The backlash in China was much louder than the American version. Online commenters condemned it's a corruption of Chinese values, and the cosplay community itself pushed back hard, arguing the stunt damaged the broader community's reputation. That it did, but apparently they put a ban on it now from all feet juice. But I mean, who the heck does that? Like, I don't care how hot the chick is. I'm not drinking feet juice. Like lemonade, your foot's been soaking in. I don't even understand like people who drink wine. You know, they smush the grapes and stuff with their feet. Like to me, that was just like, nah, I just won't have any. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just take water.
Yeah, water. Give me a. You know what? I'll take that IPA over feet juice and wine.
It's National IPA Day.
National IPA Day. Go get one after work. Responsibly. Don't, just make sure you're responsible. It's also National Root Beer Float Day, so you can have one of those. So if IPA isn't your fancy, you got root beer floats.
Hey, here's a look at your McCurtain County weather forecast. Today, it's going to be sunny and hot with a high near 99 degrees. Your heat index value as high as 103. Calm wind becoming south around 5 miles per hour in the morning. And tonight, it's going to be mostly clear skies with a low around 75. And for tomorrow, it's going to be mostly sunny and hot with a high near 96. And Friday night, there's a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. with a low around 75 degrees. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Cedric says, I'm going to the football game in Call you Gamecocks. We play the Bulldogs. Nice. Can you create stickers for us? Randy, appreciate the likes. Oh, Columbia. Nice. That ought to be fun. Football gearing up again.
Welcome back to Trading Lines, brought to you by our friends at 4-Way Pest Control. You know, there's some roommates you just don't want. So whether it's creepy crawlers, buzzing pests, or anything else trying to claim ownership of your home before you do, give the experts at 4-Way Pest Control a call. Because the only thing that should be living rent-free in your house is your dog. That's 4-Way Pest Control.
Hey, we got some shout-outs to some, Vipe magazine?
I do not.
The Vipe Southeast Oklahoma. They've got some athletes, let's see, in our area that they're putting on the spotlight. Cade Pratt football spotlight presented by Work Ready Idabel.
Hey, shout out Cade Pratt.
Yeah, shout out to Cade Pratt. Broken Bow's King Golston, which I think he played for Valiant last year.
Yeah.
Let's Let's see. For softball, Chloe Williams for Broken Bow. Broken Bow, Miley Williams as well, softball. Idabel's Titus Baker, shout out to him by Smith Equipment LLC.
Nice.
Idabel's Jordan Lewis for an athlete spotlight by Pine Cellular. Also, Idabel's Jacarius Frost football spotlight. If you'd like to see the pictures, you can go to Vype. That's VYPE, Southeast Oklahoma. And then last but not least, I hope I'm saying this right, Stouter Brown.
That's my
Broken
boy,
Bow.
Stouter Brown. Yo, shout out Stouter.
So he's got the athlete spotlight as well. So shout out to the athletes in our area getting some recognition and stuff.
Yeah.
It's about time. If you know any athletes or just want to wish any of your grandkids, kids, or anybody that you know a great school year, then give us a call, 286-6642. Don't forget your birthdays and anniversaries are due today if you want them to win the prize tomorrow. Mañana.
So tomorrow's Friday, right?
Tomorrow is Friday.
What do you got going on this weekend?
School clothes shopping. You know, it's a tax-free weekend. So I'm going to hit up the old buy two, get one free at the malls and stuff like that.
I'm going to go check out that rodeo that's happening today, tomorrow, and Saturday.
That would be awesome. I might have to check it out tonight.
Yeah.
A rodeo. You know what I said on the second rodeo I went to? You know what I said?
What'd you say?
I told everybody, this is not my first rodeo.
I love it. It's 48 minutes after 8. Get your calls in 286-6642. Until then, this person's looking for a good used push mower, reasonably priced and dependable. If you have one of those you would like to sell, you can call 312-2262. That's 312-2262. We also have for sale a DeWalt finished nailer. It's brand new. They're asking $75. And they also have a Milwaukee framing gun. That's $100. Number to call is 236-0066. That's 236-0066.
Let's see. Just on our Facebook, somebody popped up on our For You page, I guess was what you call it. Jake Smith talking about their horses don't get much grazing time, but when we're on the road, so he's talking about the hay they get and stuff. But I remember little Lane and Jake Smith. Jake and Lane Smith, you know, roping champions.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Lane was it Lane? Yeah, it was Jake and Lane Smith. I remember them as little boys. We rode the same bus and stuff. And it's just amazing to see them. They were winning vehicles, trucks, like dualies and stuff, sponsored before they could drive. That's how good they were. I remember them going on Jay Leno, I believe, in California. Like, and this is when we were in Luke Fight and stuff. So shout out to them, man. I hope they're doing right. I hope they're doing nice. You know, if they ever want to give away one of them vehicles to an old, you know, Falcon friend, you know, I wouldn't be too mad at them.
Hey, well, this person got a fishing boat for sale. It's a 1996 model. It's been serviced at Stevens Marina and Broken Bow. They know all about it. And they also have a storage building and a clarinet that's like new. You can give them a call at 212-0086. And they also have a queen-size mattress. It's in good condition, and it is free. That's 212-0086. 51 minutes after 8. We got to take a quick break here. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Spiders, roaches, mosquitoes, or those creepy crawlers that seem to appear out of nowhere, 4-Way has you covered. They are locally owned
Oh, Clay. See, I done messed the name up. Clay and Jake Smith. That's what it was.
Don't they have their name like when you're going into Broken Bow?
Yeah.
There's a new style of fishing going around today, but it's not done with rods and reels or tackle. The rods and reels have been replaced with computers, and the tackle are now unsolicited emails. This is Kevin Griffin at the Alabama National Bank. Never provide your personal information in response to an unsolicited.
So I done messed the name up. Clay and Jake Smith. I knew it was something like that, but I hadn't seen them in forever.
Helping your dreams become reality at the Alabama National Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Fiber optics have replaced and are replacing the old broken cable lines at Micah. This is bringing high-speed internet and satellite quality television to your home and business in Iowa.
October 11th is my mom and dad anniversary. Yo, shout out to your mom and dad. Can I call and describe the girl I'm looking for? Yes, bro.
Yeah. We actually we should do that. Like we should start doing like McCurtain hookups. McCurtain love.
Thanks. That's right. Welcome back to Trading Lines. You're hanging out with me, Oran Jackson, and Micah Frazier. What's up, Micah?
Not much, man. I want to apologize. It was not Lane Smith. It was Clay and Jake.
Close enough.
Close enough. But Clay, two-time PRCA, professional roping, I guess, CA world champion header, 2018, 2019. Countless accolades and stuff. The little story on them. Brothers grew up in their family ranch under the guidance of their parents. As children, they were nationally known for their roping talent, even appearing on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. See, I remember that, them doing their roping tricks and stuff. One of the defining moments in their careers were in 2009, they won the USTRC Cinch National Finals, number 13 shootout and preliminary. They often credit the win to helping launch their professional careers and even funding the construction of their indoor practice arena. So
driving into Broken Bow, I see that sign that says "Home of Clay Smith," and I never knew who Clay Smith was.
He was just, man.
But now I do.
The last time I seen him, he was a little bitty. He was the little brother. I remember talking to Clay on the bus and stuff. Like he was, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 years younger, something like that than I was. Because I want to say I was like 8th grade and he was just now getting like 4th or 5th or something like that. But Clay was the littler brother. Like he was a toddler back then, I guess. But sure is nice we got like talent all around this area. So if you know anybody that's doing big things and, going through on their dreams and stuff, music, roping, bull riding, anything like that, let us know. Give them a shout out. 286-6642. We got your vinyl revival coming up in about 5 minutes, so stay tuned for that. The show is almost over. It's almost Friday, Oran Jackson.
I can't wait. I've been waiting all week.
So get your calls in before then if you got something to sell, or if you have a yard sale this weekend, let us know.
Or if you're doing something fun this weekend, let us know what you're doing.
Yeah. And if you want to invite us, by all means, we will not be mad at all.
Back to Trading Lines. This person has a house for sale on Highway 259. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 4 covered spots for cars. And they have a shop building on slightly less than an acre. You can call or text for an appointment to look at it. 972-742-9368. That's 972-742-9368. And if you have a flyer for any community events, you can email that flyer into kbel967@yahoo.com. Or you can drop that flyer in our mailbox at the end of the driveway. We are located on the bypass in Idabel, across the street from the Museum of the Red River. This person has for sale a 2004 Ford F-150. Looks like it's an extended heritage truck. They're selling for parts. They got a transmission, motor, good, and other parts. They're asking $600 or best offer. You can call and leave a message. 713-679-0498. That's 713-679-0498. The truck is located in Valiant. Again, that's a 2004 Ford F-150. We got to take a quick break here. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll be right back.
All right, Cedric, we're going to get up out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.